everybody. So today we're going to try Vanilla Jitter Bean Cream Ale from Ludington Bay Brewing Company. This is a cream ale with coffee and vanilla bean flavors. 4.9% ABV. On the back of it, cream ale with roaster jack coffee and vanilla bean flavors. So I don't know. They're using the coffee, but the vanilla bean flavor, I don't know if that's real or like a natural flavor or artificial. No clue. But let's go ahead and get into a glass and see how I like it. I mean, it's a cool name, especially if there's enough coffee in here for like the jitters. But most of the time when you see coffee beers, they're not going to be that bad. Hopefully that doesn't go over. But I would hope with Jitter Bean in the name, there's a good amount of coffee. Obviously, the jitteriness is going to come from the caffeine in there. Off-white colored head, pretty much all small bubbles. About 2.5 fingers of head from that pour. Golden yellow in color. I was just thinking, I was like, a cream ale is a good one to use. There was a brewery in Kalamazoo that made a raspberry cream ale. And I thought it was the perfect base for that raspberry until I made my raspberry ale and just used the standard ale. But I don't know why we don't see more adjunct beers using that cream ale base. But good color. I was thinking it was a little yellower than it should be. But I guess if they're using those coffee beans, that it would add some color. And I could see that. I mean, obviously, with any type of beer with the grain bill, you're going to change. But it looks like there's coffee in there. You guys are seeing a little bit more brown. But for the most part, yeah, I think that works. Let's go ahead and smell, hopefully. I think it's the foam. I can't get through the foam. Like, I get a light coffee, like a city roast coffee in there. I'm really not getting vanilla at all. Maybe a little bit out of the can. Hopefully if this thing settles down a little bit, we'll be able to get the vanilla. I bet you as it warms up, that vanilla will come out. Probably that roasted coffee will come out more. I just took this out of the fridge and drink it. I drink all my coffee cold. So there's no reason to let this warm up, in my opinion. But yeah, smells okay. Wish there was more coffee. That vanilla came through more. But let's go ahead and taste. Smooth, easy drinking. It's almost like that vanilla makes it creamy. There is a little bit of coffee in there, but I think the coffee really shines in the aftertaste. Once your palate warms up, that vanilla coffee does come out, but it's not overpowering at all. Yeah, it's like subtle, like, okay, I'm here, here's your base cream ale, maybe a little bit of maltiness, a thicker body than what you would see in a 4.9% ABV, but it's, I'm almost thinking of a candy where I guess the flavorings in the center, so outside is your base, but then in the middle is that vanilla and that coffee. I don't think they added sweetness, but that vanilla is coming off as a sweetness in the back end of this, almost like a creamer. I've never used creamer, but that's kind of what I would think it would be. but the aftertaste that I do think that coffee does start to take over, but that vanilla stays in there. Yeah, I like this. Nice, easy drinking. Would I like a ton more coffee in here? Yes. Less sweetness, more coffee, maybe a little bit more bitterness, maybe from the coffee that they use. But I think the vanilla's done well. Just I want more coffee in here. So I would go 4 out of 5. I would definitely pick this up and drink it again. You could say it's a morning beer. So let's check on tap. None of my friends have checked it in. Almost 400 people. 3.95. So vanilla, coffee, creamy, smooth, balanced. Yeah. Smooth, I probably wouldn't have said, but yeah, I said creamy, I said coffee, I said vanilla. Balanced, sure. I don't want this balanced. But yes, you could say it is balanced. So just looking at everybody, really good coffee. Creamy and coffee. Yeah, the smell. I don't get that vanilla in the smell. So yeah, if you're into coffee beers, definitely one to pick up and try if you can find this. If you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, cheers.